Hello, happy Friday. And those of you celebrating Easter, happy Easter. I hope you're having an amazing day. If you're dropping in live, say hello. I want to talk about time. I just finished reading Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now, and yeah, what an incredible book! So life changing, and it's been around for ages, but it's only been important for me to read it now because I've had to read a bunch of other things to really prep me for this book. Because yeah, this book really changed the way I think about things, and it's fascinating. He talks about time and how really time is an illusion. I was like, what do you mean time is an illusion? How can time be an illusion? It's real. But to explain that in a way that's eloquent and makes sense would be just way too difficult for me. So what I wanted to focus in on was this really important idea that he talks about, and I think it's really applicable to myself, to others in this change maker space who are doing things through their career, through their lives, to make the world a better place, where it can be really difficult because you're a change maker. So why do you need to be a change maker? It's because you see there's a problem in the world, a problem that you need to fix. But what Eckhart does is he talks to us about actually problems are not problems, but really situations. And so they're situations that we deal with, but if we deal with them in the now, we just do what needs to be done. Whether it's difficult or it's easy, we do it with the same level of peace. We break away from this idea that we're in this struggle, that we're in this problem-solving space, and that we are really climbing uphill, in this struggle to do better and be better for the world. But he talks to he talks through his book about this idea of chronological time versus psychological time. And the reason that's applicable here and what we're talking about is it helps you shift away from this idea of problem solving really to just living a life with purpose, living in the now and just focusing on what it is, little fly, what it is that's in front of you, and living in the situation with absolute peace and acceptance. So, what is chronological time? Well, we all know that. We know there was yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And say you have a sports session that you need to attend each week for your child. You took them to soccer yesterday. That was fine. Yesterday was Thursday. Today's Friday. Well, Friday's not for soccer. Fridays are for basketball, and so that's chronological time. We're just going through what we had needed to do yesterday and what is on today. Hey Joel, thanks for joining. Yeah, Eckhart's teachings are extremely powerful, and I just felt like I had to share this idea. And so psychological time is when we get stuck in this past or future moment. So, I drink from this bottle of water, and I look at these designs and I go, oh, that really reminds me about that day at the beach. Looks a little bit like the ocean. I mean, it looks a little bit beach-like, doesn't it? And then I go, oh, that day was such a nice day, but I remember it being so tainted by that auntie that was around, and she was being so negative that day. And I start to feel negative in this moment because I remember it by looking at this bottle and then reflecting on this past moment that happened that is no longer relevant right now in my life, but I get caught up in psychological time. And similarly, you can do this for the future when you have these goals, and it's important to have goals, but when you get stuck in these ideas of where you're at right now in your life and where you want to be, and that you're not there yet, and why am I not there yet? Am I not good enough? And you get caught up in these stories that you tell yourself. But when you stop and you just focus on the now and just what is happening right in front of you right now, and you enjoy it, or you enjoy it, or you appreciate it even when it's difficult, you just do what needs to be done, and you do it with peace. And peace is the goal, not happiness, but peace. Because when you do things with peace, there is this deeply profound happiness that you find anyways, this deeply profound love that you find anyways, because you have peace. So I want to do a little exercise with you before I jump off this live. if you're with me live, or even if you're watching the replay, take a moment to close your eyes. Take a deep breath in for 4 counts, and take a deep breath out for 6. And then ask yourself, what is my next thought? And you'll probably need a minute or so to really think about that because when you really sit in this conscious moment and you're present and you ground yourself, it's actually really difficult to think about what's that next thought. And all thoughts break away and you just have the moment, the now. Peace. So try that at home or wherever you are. Try that out. I'd be curious to know what happens. Share your thoughts and drop in, say hello if you want to. If you're looking for a community to support you in the work that you're doing, in the change maker work that you're doing, in sustainability and climate change and shifting towards a better, more harmonious world, then hey, let's connect. I've dropped in a link to my group. I hope that you will join. I'd love to have you there. You're absolutely welcome. And I hope you have an amazing day. And I will talk to you all soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.